Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Keeping on the theme of geocoding and mapping and stuff, I wanted to come back at you guys with another tutorial on how you can map IP addresses to a location. This was actually a project suggested by one of my coworkers that thought, hey, wouldn't it be a cool thing if we could? And I was like, yeah, that sounds pretty straightforward. So what I've done is I've pulled in the activity log table into Domo Jupyter. And if let's see, my query is going to be just real quick to test it. Select star from the table, limit to 100 rows, pulling in the activity log. Let's do a quick print so we can see it in action. Okay, so this is just the head, right? The activity log is, kind of what we expect it to be. Now, what might be interesting would be to say, okay, well, where are my users logging in from? Are they all logging in from the United States? Are some of them, off in Bali having a holiday, logging in now and again? Do I have where? Okay, we don't need to get all big brother about this. I just needed a data set. So one of the pro tips I'll give you is like when you're kind of running queries against an API, like don't minimize the number of requests you send to that API. So in my activity log, I'll probably have the same API appearing 5, 6, 7, 20 times because where I'm sitting at the same desk, my IP address isn't going to change. So I shouldn't actually map all of the rows in my activity log. In this case, I just want the distinct IP addresses because I only need to map an IP address once, and then I can join the result set onto the main data set in Magic ETL or whatever. Okay, so my new query is just going to be select distinct IP address from the activity log. Because again, that's all the data that I really care about. Now, I've got a function here that I literally copy pasted out of Stack Overflow. Cannot take credit for this except you'll notice I'm using AIO-HTTP, which of course is my request library of choice because it allows me to send asynchronous requests. But I'm going to hit this ipapi.co URL. I'll pass it the IP address, and it's going to give me back a JSON response that includes a city, region, and country. Now, of course, like if people are spoofing and using VPNs, right, they can obviously get around this. This is how not we, but some people stream Netflix or whatever is through VPN. But the whole idea is just like as a proof of concept, can I map an IP address to a location? And that's what we're going to do. So here I'm using asyncio.gather. Remember, asyncio.gather allows me to send a bunch of asynchronous requests simultaneously and get the results all at once. This is going to allow me to query 100, 1,000, a million IP addresses and then get the results back in a reasonable amount of time. So for each row in my data frame, take the IP address, run it through this getLocation function, accumulate the results in this location list, convert it into a data frame, and then ideally I would write the data frame to Domo, but I don't need to because quick proof of concept. Ooh, already throwing an error. Just needed to run the get location code block. And here's a result. This IP address is based in Salt Lake City. Ooh, I wonder who's there. Our friends in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I know who that is. Am I on this list? Budapest. That was a long time ago. That was me. Oh, hey, look, someone from Baja. do you wanna? Love it. Who else do we have? Portland, Oregon. I know you. Anyway, so you can see here, we can take the IP address, send it to this URL, and then map it. If I wanted to, I could output this data set and then join it onto my activity log. And now I could see by region or by state or on a map where most of my customers are touching Domo from. Hope this was useful. Again, for me, I just wanted to show you another use case for how you can use Jupyter Notebooks and integrate it into your data pipeline. Go forth, do great things. Catch you later.